Optimizing the Forgood online volunteering platform.
How does one achieve efficiency on a platform such as Forgood? The client's brief was short. They want to understand what makes courses successful. They want to characterize the profile of volunteers, and using this information, they want to somehow increase the efficiency of their platform. Now, for the platform efficiency to be optimal, it needs to have high quality courses on the platform that will inevitably attract more volunteers and vice versa. To understand the supply and demand side better, segmentation using the conditional interference tree in terms of success factor was used. This gives us insight into different aspects of the supply and demand side with variables that can be interrogated, numbering 22 at courses, 7 at users, and 6 at offers. Just as important as knowing the supply and demand side is making sure the platform has enough courses, users, and offers registered at every given moment. Forecasting methods using ARIMA, ESTS, and a combination of the two was used to predict the usage of the platform in the future. For the example of our results, let's look at the courses. The 6 month forecast for the number of courses on the platform shows only a moderate increase after a steady decline over the past few years. This means the management needs an active plan to attract more courses to the platform. But what type of courses do we need to attract? From the segmentation, it is easy to see that we would like to attract courses that fall into the node 9 and not courses that fall into node 4. Comparing nodes 4 and 9 to try and understand what makes a course successful, the results found that social media does not really contribute significantly to the success of a course. However, updating and managing your profile on the platform itself does seem to be very important. Successful courses also mostly requires goods or time and not money. It was also found that the successful courses have shorter and simpler titles than those of the courses that weren't as successful. This newfound knowledge can be used to make crucial changes that will improve struggling courses, or it can be used to target marketing to courses that have the highest chance of being successful. Henk Kotze will now display the tool we have built.
Thanks, Abri. I will now show our application, which mainly consists of 2 components, the forecasting and segmentation for analysis, offers and users. For the purpose of the demo, I'm going to focus on courses. Therefore, I select courses in the drop-down. There are a few parameters to set. Normally, one would experiment with all the parameters, and together with one's domain knowledge of the problem, find the forecasting most feasible. For the demo, I'll select 6 months. I also want to select simple moving average checkbox to show the trending. Anomalies can also be selected. One can choose between the 2 forecast methods, ARIMA and ETS, or the average between the 2, which is the combinations button. For this demo, click on ARIMA and forecast to see the plot on the right hand side. The confidence level is shown in blue, between 17 and 90%, and the trending is the green portion of the graph. The next part of the demo is segmentation. For courses, again select the courses and select the segmentation size around 200. One can experiment with this value to find the optimal setting. Click on the segment button and see the plot on the right hand side. 5 termination nodes are shown below. The one with the best rating, 3s, 4s or 5s, is in this case is node 9, and the worst one, node 4, is the one with the large 0 rating component. The last step is to get the summaries of these nodes. Insert 9, which is the best node, number in this box and click the summary button. The example will be shown here for 9 and all the variables that one can analyze, as we will show in the report. So one of the insights that one can get from this is, for example, the average title length, which is about 5.3 for the best case scenario, and for the worst case scenario it's around 15. So many of these insights can be found in this summary. Lastly, also note that there's a user manual button which can be clicked to open the user manual. Thank you very much.